What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So again, happy 4th of July. I wanted to put out this video because I wanted to make sure you guys are preparing for what could potentially be coming. Because what's happening right now honestly is not all bad if you are preparing for it. But if you are not prepared, this will not be a huge opportunity. Now, here's what I can tell you. The talks of an upcoming recession are huge. People are already saying we are 4 days into a recession. And why are we 4 days into a recession? Well, here's what we know. A recession is 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP. This means that quarter 1, which is January, February, March, right? That's Q1. Then we got January, February, March. Then we got April, May, June. So at the end of June, that was the last day of Q2. So we're already 4 days into Q3. Well, at the middle to end of this month, we will have the so-called experts come on to Fox News and CNN and Bloomberg and Wall Street Journal, and they will all tell us, hey guys, guess what? We are in a recession. Well, what happens then? This is when you're going to see the stock market sell off. This is when you're going to see home prices decline even more. This is when you're going to see people stop spending money. You're going to see businesses stop hiring. You're going to see a lot of issues. And so this is going to be a great time to prepare. Okay? Have money sitting on the sideline, even if it's in a savings account, getting you 0.0001% interest. It's still better than sticking into the market and losing it. It's still better than putting it into buying a new car and seeing it lose half its value in the next 2 years, right? And again, this isn't financial advice, but I want you to understand that right now, if you can save more money, this will be better for you in the future. Don't overspend on travel because prices are going to come down. If you don't absolutely need to travel right now, you probably shouldn't, because gas prices are insanely overpriced. We know, I could go on and on about what not to spend money on, but traveling, again, it's very expensive. Don't overspend on renovations either. I was actually talking to a friend of mine just the other day who has a construction company and specializes in renovations. Okay, specifically renovations from like the early 2000s. Now, one of the things that he said is that prices on materials are going to drop very quickly. We're already seeing that the supply chain has somewhat fixed itself. We are seeing that garage doors are now coming in a little bit sooner, right? Locks and fixtures and things like that. Plumbing is coming in much faster. We're also seeing that labor is potentially getting cheaper because demand is decreasing. And as demand decreases and we have all these laborers, all these people in construction, guess what? They are now going to be fighting over the same jobs. And how do they do that? Well, how do you look like you are, or how do you get a little bit of a advantage? You give a discount. And so that's what's happening now is prices are getting cheaper as demand decreases. So again, it's just about being responsible with your money. You don't have to be cheap, you don't have to be frugal, but be responsible and understand what's potentially coming. Here's the other thing. Experts are now telling us this could be the greatest wealth transfer of our lifetime. We could see right now that people that are setting themselves up for success, right? We could see greater returns than we saw back in 2008. We could see real estate drop just as quickly, but at the same time, as soon as we get out of this mess, and it could potentially take years, but we could see real estate shoot back up. We know stocks are cheap. There are some great companies out there. Now, I'm not going to give you a list of the companies that I'm buying. I've mentioned it before. But if you want to know more about investments that I'm making, and again, I'm not going to give you financial advice, but maybe I come on and talk about some of the stocks I'm buying, why I day trade, and why I don't just hold long term. Because I still believe the stock market's going to go down. I'm just waiting till when I think it's pretty close to the bottom. And once it gets close to the bottom, it's going to be when the Federal Reserve decides to U-turn. They haven't done that yet. Now, having the ability to invest into the right assets at the right time will be critical. But one of the things that you need to do is be patient. Now, I wanted to just record this little video for you guys because I know a lot of people are looking at their financial situation and they're saying, you know what, I wish I just had a little bit extra money where inflation didn't hurt so bad, or I didn't have to go to the grocery store and only get half a cart's full of groceries because everything went up by 50%. I wish I didn't have to do that. Now, one of the things that I have done, I think very well over the past few years, probably even 5 years, is I'm always looking for multiple income streams. Whether it's I create an online business or a more localized business, doesn't matter. It's by creating more online or more income streams, I'm able to do more. And so here's my advice to you. If you have some time today, maybe you have the day off, okay? And I know a lot of people think July 4th, it's a day that we get the day off of work. In most cases, yes. That's really not what we're celebrating. Now, if you have the day off, use this time. Use a little bit of time, whether it's today or sometime later this week or maybe this weekend. Reflect on the decisions that you've made over the past 6 months or a year. And are you better off today than you were on July 4th or July 5th of 2021? If you are not, then there's probably a reason. And what most people do is they try to save more money, they try to be more frugal, they try to get healthier, they do all this stuff. But the one thing that they don't do is figure out a way to make a little bit extra money. And the best way to do that is a small side hustle. So again, I will be talking more about side hustles and different ways you can make money. I'll be doing that throughout the month. So make sure you stick around, make sure you follow me, okay? All you got to do, first off, click that thumbs up button. It really does help out the channel. But also, make sure you click that subscribe button so you never miss an update. All right? So again, just want to make this little video because I know a lot of people are wondering, what's coming? What should we do? Well, the best thing we can do right now is just to be prepared. So again, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your July 4th holiday. If you want to make sure that you never miss an update, all you got to do, click that subscribe button. That is it. But again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.